toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now on second down. And off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Runs through a tackle. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's turned.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Got a man. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
You know, that's a good decision, I think, to go for it on 4th down because you're in the middle of the field. Even if you don't get it, your defense isn't in an awful position running back on, but they're able to get the 4th to keep the drive alive. Let's see what they do next.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Willis. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now improvises. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Right back to it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the 2nd one, and now to try to get things back on track. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to.
Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Moving away from pressure. With the catch, it's Willis. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Tremble. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field? You got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. And the Golden Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finding open areas. Gave them a little room to work with before going out of bounds at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the returner goes down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters today from there in Berkeley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. They'll run play action using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Willis. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And I like it. Third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for three now. Now set up in a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Touchdown, Cuse! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. He'll They'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's James. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the defense.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's James. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Orange. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Wiley. Sweet cut there. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Byers on the move. Got his man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Wiley. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The short hand. It's Willis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught close to the marker. It's Tremble. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Syracuse right back at it. The snap sets up the throw. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Syracuse right back at it. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Russell.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man, it's James. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking for space. It's Wiley. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.